I meant, hey. Alright, I think I'm ready. Is everyone ready? We're ready. Okay, let's do it. It's me. I'm Alex. Thanks. Thank you. Hello. Well, what's today? Is it? It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Alright, well, like usual, I don't exactly know what's going on. So we're gonna kind of see what's going on, and if we all have a good idea about that, then we'll move forward. But I am here. Oh, good. Your bot is working again.
Cool.
Indeed. Yay, smiling cat. You're here. Awesome. Hi, hi, hi. I'm glad that you could make it today. Better get it on the close camera since, we're speaking intimately here and stuff. Oh, well, thank you for watching. Wow. People don't usually tell me that until the end of the show. And here you are at the beginning. It's so nice to have your appreciation and stuff for what we are doing here. You were scared that I wasn't going to do the show today? Is that what you were scared about? I said I would be here every day this week at 5. I don't know if I'll do that next week, but you didn't have to correct your yaw. I understood what you meant. So, I noticed in the Discord you were talking about school and stuff. Sounds like it's just gonna be another year of ups and downs. Oh yeah, let's talk about sandwiches. I like talking about food. PB&J. I do enjoy me a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but it has to be good. I still can't believe that you guys have lattes at your school. That's redonkulous, as they say. You can't buy any more lattes? Do they put you on a list or something? What happened? Why would you not be able to buy any? Oh, I see. Of course. That's sad. Well, hopefully you'll come into a way of making money. Does she need you? Do you have to BRB? Yeah. one of those types of situations. Aw. That sucks. The water in your town is not very tasty. The tap water here, there is ice. That is very true. I was gonna suggest that perhaps you might want to install some ice into your glass, but I thought that was perhaps too obvious, and I didn't want to seem condescending, like, oh, why don't you use some ice? And then there would be like this thing where like you told me that you were allergic to ice or something and I forgot. Oh man. I guess we are lucky here in Black Tree Falls, since our tap water is pretty good. Yeah, that's gotta be a huge pain in the rear. I feel like being allergic to water is such a rare thing. Yeah. Must be a pain in the rear. I think I said that already. I would think so. I would think it would be certain types of water that they would be allergic to. I think I may have very well defeated all of my allergies, as far as I know. I mean, I do know that I'm allergic to penicillin, and I'm not gonna try that. Like, I guess I should go ahead and tell all of you guys that, you know, if something happens to me, I'm allergic to penicillin. So, they gave me penicillin when I was a baby and it almost killed me. Supposedly. Anyhow. My day has been okay, just quiet. Just been trying to like... No, penicillin is an antibiotic for like doing antibiotic stuff. Like, I think it was like a really big deal when it was discovered. As someone who is supposedly deathly allergic to it, I haven't had to use it ever. Let me see. It's a group of antibiotics. And, oh, it helps with like bacterial infections and stuff. Got it. Good to know. But yeah, my day has just been quiet. I feel like... Okay. I know that you're prone to being distracted against your will. So I won't take it personally. Oh, I see. Well, I hope Grandma's doing okay. I know that I'm pretty quiet today. Oh, is it right now? Uh-oh. The ice trays are empty, aren't they? Is it the ice trays, or do you guys have an ice maker? Wow. Sounds like you and your mom may have to have a roommate meeting so that she kind of is what is the word for when you care about the people in your general vicinity, or I can't think of the word. I used to know so many words. Now they're just all gone. Back when I was super allergic to stuff, I did have one of those allergy pens. But I never had to use it. Fortunately. It seems like situations where you would have to use one of those things are pretty dramatic, so I'm pretty glad that I've never had to use it. And then all my allergies went away. Awesome. You're gonna have some fresh ice. Do you use the filtered water for your ice trays? It seems like that would be a wise thing to do. Since you said the water was dirty and stuff. I see. Well, maybe that's something to think about in the future, but also it negates the point. Wait, what is negating the point? I mean, if you're gonna use ice and you think that the ice is, oh, I see. I bet it just kind of has like a weird taste to it. I've been in places where the water just tasted like it was not very pure. I used to, one of our cast members, why do I keep calling them cast members? One of our staff members who used to work here, used to have a water cooler, you know, one of those office things with a big jug on top, but it was for houses. I guess you could use it in an office, but you could take the top off and fill it with water, and then it would filter the water and make it use electricity and stuff to make the water cold. But you could also have instant hot water, or like hot chocolate, or like oatmeal or something. That thing was the bomb. We shouldn't have fired her, but Well, we should have fired her, but we should have made her leave her water cooler. Oh, they have one of those for pets, huh? I bet that saves you a lot of trouble from having to fill up their water bowls every time it gets empty. Do you have one for their food, or like, do you have to manually fill up their food bowls? Oh, well, I bet they appreciate having nearly infinite water. Oh, hi Granola Bobby. I used to actually do this show while working, but now that sometimes people watch the show, I can't exactly balance the two and work at the same time, so I guess that's okay. But I hope all is well with yourself. This is a very quiet episode of It's Me, I'm Alex, so I don't think I'll be throwing down or anything on this particular one. Wait, does who get money for every viewer that watches? What? Me? Are you talking to me? Oh no, I don't get nothing like that. I think partners, Twitch partners, get like money from the pre-roll ads and stuff. But I don't get any money from the ads that are shown. I just get money from like, yeah, the subscribers, donations, and bits. Money that people deliberately give to me is the money that I get. So, I mean, that's okay. I guess it would be nice to get some of that sweet advertising revenue, but well, you know, having the sole income of the show that is generated, right, minus the minimum wage part, we don't have any sort of. I do a lot of these shows and they, don't make any money. And that's cool, because I totally do it for the art and whatnot, so. That's cool. I'll add that to the Smiling Cat 1 wiki so that I don't forget. That sort of counts. I have a dossier on every viewer of the show. So, let's see what it says about Granola Bobby. Granola Bobby is a cat. See? Told you. Oh yeah, and Smiling Cat is also a cat. Wow, I got 2 cat-themed people here. I'm so embarrassed. I'm not even wearing cat ears or anything. Yikes. Oh, well here's Fairhaven Dream. Fairhaven Dream isn't cat-themed, but that's cool. You're still welcome. Hope you're having a good day, Fairhaven Dream. If you have anything you'd like me to add to your dossier, feel free to spill it. Cat themed like a fox? Oh. I don't think that foxes are cat themed. Oh, it's that word. Let me see if I can say it. Colloquialism. Colloquialism. Colloquism. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. I want to hear how Google says it. I know what it means.
Colloquialism.
Colloquialism. I think I said that at least one of the times. One more time.
Colloquialism.
Got it. One more time.
Colloquialism.
Colloquialism. Colloquialism. Who the hell says colloquialism? Yikes. Do you say it right? Do you say colloquialism? No, I'm not saying that people who use words like colloquialism are lame or anything. I'm just saying, I don't know. I guess I've just never heard anyone say it all official. It might be, I think it might just be that I've never actually heard that word used with my own ears. I've only read it. I've probably heard it a few times, but colloquialism. I feel like maybe a lot of people say that word wrong. And that's what the issue is. It is. Google has its purposes. Bing has its purposes. Everyone's got a purpose in this world. So I have heard of the Mandela effect. I'm not a believer, but I've heard of it. And some of the so-called results of the Mandela effect do raise questions, but I'm also like in a different dimension anyway, or universe, so like I think it gets sort of complicated when we start talking about splitting universes and stuff. But one Mandela effect thing that kind of messes with my mind is the Fruit of the Loom logo. Because I do remember the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia in the background, which it apparently never had. So that's one. And of course I was surprised by the Berenstain Bears thingy. Right, who says cornucopia? I'm sorry, I'll be more cool about it. I didn't know that it had that weird horn basket. That weird horn basket thingy behind the fruit. Is that cool? Oh. She worked at Sonic. I sure would love a Sonic hot dog right now. That would be delicious. I know. But it gave me the opportunity to say horn basket, so that was sweet. God, I love Sonic's big ass hot dogs. Aw. Bye, smiling cat. You also. Oh, did you look it up? Or did you need me to look it up for you? I assume that you probably already looked it up. Now I'm starting to doubt whether I called it the right thing. Wait, is the cornucopia itself the wooden thing? The Horn of Plenty. Okay. And it generally overflows with fruit. Fun. A grotto? Isn't that where like Italian people live? No. An indoor structure resembling a cave. I apologize to any Italian peoples out there who may have been offended by me saying that you live in caves. Wait, was there a question about whether or not I had a sense of humor? Certainly that's not a question. I totally have a very refined sense of humor. I know I'm bad at laughing at things, even when they are funny. Is my sense of humor? Oh, it's dry. Yeah. That's probably a good assessment. Sometimes it's like, oh, you are known for your dry sense of humor as well. Fun. I should have made some tea. I forgot to make some tea. Do you like having tea? Fairhaven Dream? Are you into drinking tea? What the heck is Lapsang Saochong? Wait, is that one of those words that make me say something about performing fellatio on someone? Oh, it is a real thing. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were tricking me. Oh, it is a real thing. Oh. Rich aromas and flavors, which include pine resin, wood smoke, smoked paprika, and dried longan, whatever the heck that is, and peated whiskey. Oh, did you get auto-modded, Munikins? Let's see what it was. Wait, what? Have you heard that news story about this guy named... Oh, yeah? Well, I see why you got auto-modded. You almost tricked me. Nice try, Mutikins. I think trying to trick the host into saying bad words is no bamboozles. What was that about? Mutikins posted a question in the chat that got auto-modded. That wait, you're back from work? Okay, I didn't know if you were working in. You missed me kind of rambling, and then Mutikins showed up and was trying to trick me into saying the N-word. And that was, oh, I see. That is... Which was pretty close to what I almost accused Fairhaven of with the lap saying Southchong. But... not cool, Mutikins. People are always trying to bamboozle me into saying hate speech and saying stuff about fellatio on people with their funny words and stuff, and sometimes I avoid being bamboozled, but other times I don't. So I gotta stay on my toes watching this show. Not watching it. I'm not watching my own show. I'm performing this show. There we go. Well, these 5 o'clock shows are kind of weird. They're really relaxed. Like maybe too relaxed. But I like being here early just in case someone can't make the night show. I like to be here for those who might need me for something. I used to think it'd be really cool if I was like a government project disguised as like a weird animated internet puppet show, but that's not the case. But it would have been really cool. Kind of like a numbers station, but like this. I mean, this could be kind of a numbers station, and I'm openly talking about it to kind of like hide in plain sight. When you were a child, you used to think that your parents sold you to the government, and they'd come into your room at night and perform experiments on you. And that's how they knew that you were up to some shit. Huh. Parents seem to know a lot about things. Sometimes parents don't. Oh yeah, Alex is always on the reel. Maybe I should... Ooh, that would be a good segment. I do want to add more segments to the show. to mix things up, and I think Alex on the Real would be a good one. But seriously, what are you seriouslying? We can play soon. Were you on the, there was like 5 of them, 5 people playing last time. Were you one of them? I'm sorry that I don't remember. Okay. Well, I do have the ability to play Stardew Valley co-op now. Oh, I see. Okay, thank goodness. I was afraid that we actually played, and I had forgotten. I did play with Lucky and Smiling Cat. We do have a co-op world. It's kind of different than regular Stardew Valley. I was actually surprised by that. Like, when you play co-op, everyone shares all the money. Like, you don't have your own money. You can spend any of the money anytime you want. But like, if you have your own farm and you sell your vegetables and shit, it goes into like everybody's money. I'm not too sure how I feel about that, but it's different. So yeah, co-op is, I mean, it's interesting, but it's like a whole different game. Like, you can't go into it thinking that you're just gonna play Stardew Valley and then there's some other people around. It's like communism or something, or socialism, whatever, whichever one of those means that everyone's putting all their money together for their greater good. So I guess with that you have to, yeah, I mean, you can still, I think you can still have romances with people. I don't think it makes you have like a polyamorous relationship with someone. Like, I don't think like if you have like a husband or wife in the game that you have to share them with the other players. But I don't ever do romance when I play Stardew Valley, because I don't know. I just have not. Will we though? Thank you. I don't think that anybody here at this exact moment will be killed in a communist regime. So, Leonard? Yes? Are you doing well? Yeah, man, I'm fine. Alright. You've just been kind of quiet lately. I know. It's because I haven't had anything good to say. Oh. Alright. Well, if you want to participate, you know, we got a show going on here. Alright. I'll let you know. Cool.
Cool.
It does make me happy that you don't want me to die. I'll do my best to stay alive. Has anyone ever had Hamburger Helper without the hamburger? I'm just curious. Oh, granola Bobby has. Good. What happened? I think I'm gonna experiment tonight. I see. Because I've got like 8 boxes of Hamburger Helper, but I'm all out of hamburger. And like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a shot. Awesome. No, I don't have any sort of meat products. Not on purpose. It's just that my pantry is sort of bare right now. Except for like 8 boxes of fucking Hamburger Helper. I mean, I'm not like gonna going hungry kind of thing. Do I have peas? Because they were given to me by someone who who no longer wanted them. I think I have peas, but I'm not feeling peas right now. And with all that Hamburger Helper in there, if it won't kill me to eat it without hamburger, then, you know. Yeah, if I had a different meat to put in there, I would. But I think it's like a potato kind also. It's not like the lasagna kind. So I'm thinking that it'll still have like the potatoes and stuff. That is what I said. I was afraid you didn't hear me the first time. Pork Burger Helper. That... I do like pork. But none of my Hamburger Helper eating options this evening will involve acquiring any sort of meat. Yeah, I like pork. Pork is delicious. On the show yesterday or day before, I officially established as canon that my favorite food are ham steaks, which are a subsidiary of pork products. Pork chops. Oh man, you get me some shake and bake pork chops, and like, oh, I love shake and bake pork chops. Shake and bake pork chops and some macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes. Like, I want that to be my death row meal. Like, if I'm ever on death row and I get a last meal, I'm gonna ask for shake and bake pork chops, macaroni and cheese, and mashed potatoes. And I will die a happy murderer. No, I don't think I'll be throwing any broccoli in there. Yeah, I would go for biscuits. I would prefer biscuits instead of cornbread, but bread is good. Well, maybe the broccoli can go in the macaroni and cheese. That would actually be good. Yeah. I too am more of a biscuit man myself. I do not like cornbread. I'm not a big fan of cabbage either. I mean, As a resident born and raised of Georgia, I like a lot of southern foods. I don't know if cabbage and potatoes is more of a southern thing, but I'm not into cabbage or cornbread. My grandpa used to make these things called Johnny cakes. Are you familiar with Johnny cakes? He called them cornbread, but I guess they're technically cornbread, but they look like pancakes. But they're not pancakes. Oh, fuck no. Fuck that. Fuck a pimento cheese sandwich. Pimento cheese can go to hell. Like straight to hell. Fuck that. 'Cause it's bad? Yeah. It's so bad. I love cheese. Like anything with cheese in the title. I can even tolerate some of that easy cheese on some crackers. But that's a good question. Is pimento cheese even a fucking cheese? I learned from Breaking Bad that pimento cheese is the caviar of the South. Oh, I didn't realize it was a cuisine of the southern United States. Weird. No, I've had pimento cheese. As a southerner, people have been like, oh, Alex, you've got to eat this pimento cheese. But okay, it has cheddar cheese, mayonnaise, and pimentos. And then someone like goes outside and works on the engine of their car, and then they like put their hands all in it to make it extra disgusting. He did. Mike Ehrmantraut is definitely, well, I guess currently is all about that pimento. I don't like chicken salad either. Dang, Mutikins. You are just hitting all the points of the things that I don't like. Chicken salad sandwiches. Disgusting. And I do believe that he was from Philly. But he is a man of the world. So in my head canon, Mike had to travel to Georgia or somewhere in the South to like kill a dude. And was introduced to it. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ooh, that sounds fancy. I like it when people take macaroni and cheese and get all fancy with it. Picante sauce. Wow. In Fairhaven Dream, I do believe Mike has killed people in this timeline. I mean, it's a timeline previous to even the current timeline in Philly. if you remember. Now that I'm able to tolerate... Oh, you were... I guess I was confused by what you were referring to, But the thing that happened in Philly with the cops was a prequel to the prequel. So I feel like it has already happened, right? It didn't happen in the future. It's happened before Mike started working for Gus, before he made it to Albuquerque. You think I should do a trailer park cooking show? I'm not very good at cooking stuff. Oh, I see. These Better Call Saul seasons kind of start off slowly, in my opinion. But then other people are like thinking it's intense, but I think it's ramping up to more intenseness. I do guess asking about cooking Hamburger Helper without hamburger is sort of trailer park cooking. But the logistics that would go behind me actually hosting a cooking show on here would be extraordinary. I want some of them picante macaroni and cheeses. No, he didn't. But he was in Philly handling his cop business before Albuquerque. But I think the confusion was that when you were referring to the main timeline, you were referring to Breaking Bad, I think. When now that since they're both their own shows, Better Call Saul is part 1, and Breaking Bad is part 2 now, in my opinion. That's what they're saying, or implying. And then there's the timeline that comes after, with Gene. Ooh, do tell. Do tell. Wait, which scene with the ramen? You're talking about Better Call Saul? Wait, are you saying mixed ramen with mac and cheese? Or was there a scene in episode 1 with top ramen? You're mixing up your conversations here and making it very, very hard for me to keep up. Hey, Chelsea. I sometimes say syntax. Thanks for inviting your friend here, Chelsea. That was fun. Yeah, she seemed very cool. I like having new cool people here to balance out the people who are not so cool. Fun. I stream a whole show where I do like... That's not true, Granola Bobby. None of the people who are not cool aren't... Wait. Hold on. The people who are not cool are not here. But I do watch with my watchful eyes, forming opinions about people. Certain folks I'm like, not cool. You are totally not cool. But I don't say it because that wouldn't be very nice. I know that there are people who don't think that I'm cool. And that's fine. I haven't yet. You know, like people come here and they tell me that I'm weird. But I haven't gotten the full "you suck" yet. I've been mentally preparing myself for that, like, since the day I started this show. I don't know if they're scared, or maybe I might not suck bad enough to, like, be told that I suck, but I feel like there are people out there who would at least tell me I suck and maybe not, you know, think it 100%. But it would feel nice to be told I suck every once in a while. To kind of keep me humble. Oh, thanks, Fairhaven. I mean, over the past 2 months my show has grown significantly. So, you know, my self-esteem and my you know, I've just been kind of being happy about what's going on, and but I can't lose sight of, like, you know, what's real and my true self. I don't ever want to change. I'm afraid that if a whole bunch of people start watching, I'll start selling out, and I gotta be careful. But I also gotta be prepared if they don't. I just want people to love me for who I am. A nice average 20. I think I'm up to a nice average 6 right now. I mean, it says there's 5 people here, but on average, it's about 6. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I need to take a class or something, cause like when there's like 12 people here and like 8 of them are talking in the chat room, and I'm trying to keep up and give everyone attention and be nice. Should drink more water today. Be nice and stuff, like, I don't know. I might have to get my twin brother involved in the show. I always said that I should have had a twin brother, and I don't know, I think we could still do it. Sometimes I forget that, like, this is a cartoon, and that if I want a fucking twin brother, like, we just go to a wizard or some shit. But if there were 2 of me, fuck. And plus, people are like super creeped out by twins. So if they show up and there's like another me here, that would totally amp up the freaking out-ness of the show. I kind of like it that like 6 out of 10 new people who watch the show are kind of freaked out. I mean, I could. I guess, I don't know. I'm like crossing a bridge before I get there. If it just grows gradually, then I'll just gradually get better at handling that. But yeah, I can put restrictions on those sorts of things. But I think as of now, you know, it's kind of like that's already in place. Because there's already like sometimes 60 seconds between messages between anybody. Sometimes I'll go 60 seconds without even talking myself, so yeah, they're all little mini micro segments. As my manager of what? I mean, just a little bit, but not too much. I mean, I do have merchandise for like my little show that nobody knows about, but that's also kind of a joke in itself. We do have a VR plan. The VR plan is on a 10-year plan, but that's probably too long. So, and I'm kind of scared of VR. Not of VR in general. I would love to have an Oculus. But I don't know if I want people in here touching my pizza and stuff. Like if people can be in here, they're gonna try to go behind the desk. And nobody goes behind the desk. So, you know, they're gonna be wanting to read the pill bottles, like, oh, what's in the pill bottles? I'll just fucking read it. Like, don't touch the desk. Yeah, I don't want no one touching my pizza. Yeah, the bottom halves, as you call it. Ooh, that sounds yummy. That's what I was saying about the people going behind the desk, is that nobody needs to see what's back there. I think as I've said before, if you guys saw what was going on behind the desk, you might rethink your choice about being curious about it. It's not really what you think. I'll just leave it at that. $3D? Wait, no. I'm very decidedly 2D. Like, straight up. If you saw us and like I can't even turn my head. So, and if I did, it would scare the heck out of you. my head is at a very ideal test marketed angle, like a nice 45-degree angle kind of thing. And it works for me. This is like, that's how it is. And you start, I don't know, you start putting things in 3 dimensions and people start wondering what's on the other side of my head. Is it just like is there a side of my head? How does that work? There's a lot of questions that I don't think ever need to be answered. But I think if we want the show to grow, we're going to have to eventually answer those questions. I guess it just sort of hurts my head even thinking about them. Oh, thank goodness. Ah, I see. And I guess if people were here in VR, I would just make it to where they can't come up to the desk and touch my pizza and look behind here. And it's not like if people go to see, Stephen Colbert's show in person, they're not all like going behind his desk. Unless you're Jon Stewart. So I guess we could place limits on those kinds of things. Oh, the plants, yes. They are the newest addition to the set. And they are the most detailed thing on the show. I'm hoping that someday you can see the wood grain on this desk. Maybe we can get our top desk scientist on doing that. That would be interesting. One, like piece by piece, the show just starts coming alive until you can like see the pores on my face and the fur on Seymour's face. Like the little threads that are hanging from the worn parts of Leonard's sleeve. Oh, I see. I understand how that would raise questions. I think it would just surprise you and perhaps disturb you. Like, look at this. Picture the most disturbing possible outcome of what could be going on behind the desk. So disturbing that you would be breaking the rules to even type about it. Now multiply that times 10. And there you have it. I just gave you the equation. So, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Whoa, what do you think the pills are? No, nobody. Wait, what happened? Did you miss that? I was just explaining in further detail the Fairhaven dream. Maybe you were here. I don't know. I was explaining to Fairhaven Dream about how he would not want to see behind the desk because it's super scary. That's all. And then he said that he knows what the pills are. Sorry that you guys are having pooping problems. That's really sad. I hope that you're able to get that taken care of. That sounds like it would be really inconvenient. Yikes. Wait a minute. Is behind the desk in any way indicative of IRL? Well, I think you and I both know that there's nothing on this show indicative of IRL. That's messing with the dark side of things, which has nothing to do with what's behind this desk. Lots of people have been trying to dig into my dark side lately, and frankly, it's making me feel a certain way. I am pretty pale, which is why I think that people are, they don't, automatically assume that I have a dark side. Or some people do, and they want to look into it further. Someone offered me a, what is it called? A theoretical $1 million to show my dark side. And even then, well, I would think about it a lot. I'd probably do it for $1 million. I've already changed my mind, but $10,000, no way. Someone did offer me 10,000 fake dollars to show my dark side, and $1 million? Yeah, face reveals all day. But that's $1 million right now, not after the show has already generated $1 million on its own. I do have standards. But there is no face to reveal, so I'll just take the money and run off to Mexico. Start a new show. So, see ya, suckers. Seymour is not Mexican. God. Not that he would be ashamed of his Mexican heritage if he were. But I don't know what's so hard to believe about that. we do have some people of Mexican heritage on the staff. Someone in our graphics department is Mexican. And I think one of the interns on the show is Mexican, of Mexican heritage, at least. No, his last name is not Butts. Very funny. His last name is Martinez. Yep. Yeah, Nintendo is very protective of their intellectual properties. You guys are gonna have to find your copies of Pokemon Brown and Pokemon stuff, Pokemon hacks somewhere else, buddies. Pokemon Chartreuse. I haven't played that one. Well, friends, I am so hungry. So what I'm gonna go do is make my hamburger helper without hamburger and see how that goes. And if you want to know how it went, I'll be here at 11:30 tonight to tell everyone. I'll probably have more energy because I have not eaten anything today other than like a spoonful of peanut butter. So like, I feel like I'm gonna go eat that hamburger helper. I guess it's just helper. I'm gonna go eat that helper without the hamburger and give a trip report tonight. And if I'm not here at 11:30 tonight, it killed me. And it'll be very sad. Please tell my puppets that I love them. Alright. Well, that sound means it's time to go. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye, Granola, Bobby, Fairhaven, Utikins, Chelsea. Anyone else who was lurking, y'all are all so cool. I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget.
Goodbye.